Have you been feeling a lot of heavy energy over the last couple of weeks? Extra tired, extra physical symptoms, a lot of emotions, a lot of purging, a lot of stuff from your past coming up for resurfacing, for re-releasing. This is because of the eclipse portals and obviously the equinox energy as well. This is a time for reset and renewal. This is a time for letting go of what no longer serves us, releasing the past. And our bodies and our energy centers are going to react in different ways because of this. We're going to feel those extra physical symptoms. We're going to feel that extra emotional. And we're going to feel like, we're going a little bit crazy because it's like all this past energy is coming up for us to look at again. But as I said, it's a chance for reset and renewal. So therefore, it's a chance to release this once and for all, to welcome in this brand new beginning. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. With these eclipse energies and with this equinox energy at the moment, there is a lot, our body is feeling it. There's a lot of solar flares going on at the moment as well, a lot of solar storms. So this is affecting our energetic being, our bodies. But because of this energy as well, there's a lot of the past coming up. A lot of the past is coming up just to poke at us again. And it's like, a lot of it feels like, it's not even like an ego death. As I've said with ego battles before, it's this tit for tat energy between your ego and soul. Whereas with this energy of the eclipse and the equinox, it's like the past is coming up to remind you of how far you've come. And that's the beauty of it. Like we might feel that heavy energy. We're feeling that lethargy. We're feeling that emotional purge because of the reminders of this past energy. But it's brief. It might be constant over the last couple of weeks, but each episode is brief. And it's like, I think it is just the past kind of telling us, hey, remember what it felt like when we went through this? And for a second, obviously, we're going to go, oh shit, this energy is coming up again. Doesn't mean I'm reliving it. Doesn't mean that I'm going through this again. And it's an instant panic. But then it kind of, you settle into it and you're like, no, I think this is trying to tell me something. And it's trying to tell you, like, can you remember what it felt like when you felt this old energy? Can you remember what it felt like when you felt these old fears? And how do you feel now? Look how far you've come. And that's it. It's a time of introspection, of self-reflection. And that's what we're being shown is like, we have actually come so far. And this is why the past is coming up over the last few weeks, is to show us that we're not in that energy anymore. Show us that we can't be in that energy anymore. And it's helping us to release anything that's still stuck or stagnant within us so that we can welcome in this brand new beginning. And that's the beauty of the equinox, is the change of seasons. So we can take this literally, a change in season of your life. You know what I mean? We're transitioning from this old energy and we're transforming into this better energy, this new higher vibrational energy. And that's what I love about the equinox or the, any kind of transition or change. It's beautiful. Can you, I suppose, compare your life to the changing of the seasons? And I love the changing of summer into fall because of the colours. The beauty of those leaves and the smells, there's a distinct smell to every season, I think. And there's something beautiful and transformative about watching the seasons change, especially from summer into autumn, because it's such a profound difference in colours. You're going from these bright greens and yellows into this orange, red, brown, comforting. It's fire energy, this warm hug energy. And, that's what's happening within our lives as well. We're going from this old period into this new, warmer, comforting, welcoming period. And that's what we have to be mindful of around these energies. Now, we're still going through them. And I believe that we went through them prior to the last eclipse. And it's going to continue until a while after the next eclipse. And obviously we're in the equinox. We're kind of in the middle of it now, the middle of all this energy. And, it's better than it was. I believe that we're coming out of the darker side of it and we're coming into the lighter side. I've been getting this guidance of I'll describe it like, so my phone the other day, I didn't look at it for a couple of hours, and when I looked at it, my system and 2 of my email accounts had gone from dark mode into light mode. And I have everything on my phone on dark mode, but it was just my phone and 2 accounts that went from dark mode into light mode. And I asked the angels, why is this happening? And it's because the light is beginning to win. We're transitioning from this darkness into light. We're transitioning from the old into the new. And the light has won, effectively. This is a sign that the light has won. And the energy, I suppose, over the last few weeks with the full moon in it as well coming in, it was heavy. And it was stagnant. It was like we were pushing through mud again. And we were like, fuck this shit. Like, we're going through this again. And that's the thing with this journey. It is a roller coaster. It's up and down. It's sideways. It's backwards. It's never straight. But the last few weeks, it's like, it's a constant reminder of the past. And I find this with everything lately in the last week or so anyway, is I'm getting these little reminders of parts of my past from maybe 10 plus years ago. And initially it's kind of heavy, and it's like, oh my God, am I going back to this? Am I going back to this? And you're back into this fear-based energy. But it's brief, and you're kind of like, then you start to measure. You kind of go, this is a reminder of how I felt back then. A reminder of all those fears. And a reminder of, it's showing me how far I've come. It's showing me that I don't live like that anymore. It's showing me that I don't have to live like that anymore. It's showing me that I can release this once and for all. And it's gas, because I'm getting these little reminders left, right and centre. Every little thing, it's just tiny little things. And thankfully they're not triggers. Well, they are triggers, but they're not making me angry. They're just reminding me. They're like, oh, right, this isn't who I am anymore. This person can't exist anymore. And that's the beauty of it. We're being reminded of a part of ourselves that can't exist anymore because we've transformed into our truest selves. So the fears that we had back then, they can't exist. The pain that we went through back then, it can't recur because we're not that person anymore. And that's what this energy is all about these last couple of weeks, is it's reminding you of how far you've come. Reminding you of all that hard work, and that's the beauty of it. This is a harvest season as well coming into fall. It's reminding you that your hard work is paying off. You are now about to reap the rewards of those seeds that you've sown. This is a kind of showing us as well that, like, the battle has been hard, but it's going to be worth it. We're about to literally accept in this wonderful new beginning. We're about to get the abundance that we've been working so fucking hard to get to, and we have to understand when we go through these heavy energies, it's mirrored, like it's going to be reflected internally as well as in our external lives. So, as we are releasing what no longer serves us, we're letting go of the past. This is leaving us open to welcome in this better energy. And that's another thing. It's not just the old past that's coming up for, resurfacing and re-releasing. And that's what it is. It's the old past. It's the old fears that are kind of smacking us in the face again, kind of going, here, this is a reminder. You've done so well. You've come so far. What we're also being guided to do at this time is to release anything in our current reality that no longer serves us. So this can be anything we have in our environment, whether it's people that we've outgrown, it's certain substances or, media that we watch. We need to start releasing stuff that makes us feel shitty. And that's what it is. Are you still spending time with people that make you feel shitty? Are you doing things or watching things that make you feel shitty? Are you eating things that make you feel shitty? Are you taking substances like alcohol or drugs that make you feel fucking shitty? This energy is coming up for us to get rid of that stuff. This is a proper purge, a proper cleanse. It's like, get this shit out. Get the residues of this toxicity out of my system. And that's what you're going to see. And it comes out in so many different ways. We can get these energies in different symptoms. So our bodies are purging the past. We're releasing what no longer serves us. So our bodies are reflecting that. Our energy centers are going to be affected. So we're going to have physical symptoms as well. And me personally now, over the last week or so anyway, I've had migraines and headaches. I haven't had migraines in years. I used to suffer really bad, but I've been getting ascension headaches throughout my journey. And I've had the migraine where I've had the sick stomach, which hasn't happened in years. So, you know, I've had intenser energies than normal. So I've had my crown chakra, my third eye kind of, you know, activating. There's blurry vision, there's eye issues going on, there's ear issues, there's ear buzzing, there's throat chakra issues going on. So anything around your throat. The heart center is opening. So any chest pain, back pain or shoulder pain is your heart chakra releasing. Your tummy issues is your solar plexus, and anything to do with your lower chakras or any issues below there is to do with being grounded or secure. But I find at the moment it's a lot, for me personally, it's a lot of the upper chakras. So it's the connection to divine, your third eye and your crown. It's the communication chakra as well, and the heart opening. And a lot of the shoulder pain is to do with your heart, but it's also to do with the burdens that you're carrying. So this is another sign that you need to release. A lot of body aches going on at the moment from head to toe. This is your body finally releasing all that pain, pent up energy. It's getting rid of that once and for all. So your body actually releases physically as you release emotionally. So use this time to properly go within. Release what no longer serves you and release what is holding you back. What is keeping you from your new beginning? What is keeping you from your abundance? What is keeping you from living that life you truly desire? And for me personally, it's my old belief system. That keeps coming in and keeps poking at me and kind of going, Jesus, maybe you listen to this side of it and maybe don't go forward. And that's the thing. And it's hard to come back and forth. And that's what the ego battle is about. But this week it's been my past energy has been compassionate in a sense. It's come in to remind me, come in to say, here, look, you've come so far. You've done so well. And that's it. Like, so it's brief energy coming in. I mean, we have, once we're self-aware, that's what's the beauty of self-awareness. How I never lived with self-awareness before my awakening is beyond me. But being in self-awareness, you can understand, ask what this is telling you. What have I to release? What have I got to let go of? Why is my past coming up again? Why is it reminding me of this? And to get the energy of it's reminding you how far you've come can give you a boost into the next phase, but can help you release that phase quicker. So that's it. Like, so don't get stuck in it. This is literally purging. This is releasing. This isn't coming back to stay. This energy is coming back to remind you of your transformation. All that hard work, all that cocooning that we've done, that hermit mode, that isolation, all those hard decisions that we've made to pursue our life purpose. It's all about to pay off. And this is the beauty of it. I think, we're on this journey so long and it's hard. And then we hit this next bout of ego death, or we hit these eclipse energies and we're faced with the past again. And we're like, not again. Not again. I thought it seems to be constant. It's like every time we come out the good side of the dark night of the soul, we're hit with another one, and we're hit with another one, and we're hit with another one, and we're like, fuck, is it ever going to end? And then, but I just believe, because we've been so determined, because we've been so strong, that not only are our new beginnings right around the corner, everything that we've been manifesting is going to come in one go. And that's going to be a little bit of a mind-blowing moment for us, because literally, it's a long journey and we're manifesting our purpose. We're manifesting that relationship we want. We're manifesting the life of our dreams. And every time we hit another bump, we're like, fuck, is it ever going to happen? We hit another bump. It's like, is it ever going to happen? But that's the thing. I really think that this journey has been longer and harder for a lot of us, because everything is just going to come in all at once. Everything we've ever desired, everything that we've been fighting for is going to come in all at once. It's going to scare us. It probably is going to scare us a little bit. So we need to be prepared for that. And that's why releasing this old belief system is so important, because we don't want all that stuff to come in and we don't want to run from it. And that's the thing, like that's the thing we need to be aware of. Back to self-awareness again. We're about to manifest the life of our dreams. We need to be ready, because if we're still in that old energy, that stuff is going to come in and we're going to sabotage the fuck out of it. And that's what's going to happen. And that's the fear. That's why it's so important to face this energy head on, to release it. Because if we don't release it, we're going to get all this happiness and abundance, and we're going to run away. We're going to fuck it up somehow, and we're going to run the fuck away. And this is why this inner healing is so important. Do you want to be in this new relationship or in this new career and feel imposter syndrome and run miles in the other direction or sabotage it in some way? Because you're only going to do that if you're not ready, if you don't do that inner healing, if you don't face those wounds first. So use this time to transition. Use this time for introspection. Use this time to prepare you for that abundance, to prepare you for that magic. Release what no longer serves you. Let go of those old energies. Let go of the people that are holding you back. Let go of the energy that's holding you back. What is keeping you stuck? What is making you feel unhappy? Are you continuing to spend time in situations around people with certain substances, and is it making you feel like shit? Because if something is making you feel like shit, it means it should not be in your life. You know, and like I know for years, we spent so much time feeling like shit and allowing that energy into our lives. This is such a great time to release that energy. Great time to declutter your mind, your body, and your soul, and your environment. Declutter, get rid of what is no longer serving you, so that you can welcome in these new beginnings, so that you can welcome in this magical abundance. I just want to double check that I wrote down a list of symptoms, so I just want to make sure I got all of them. So as I said, a lot of body aches and stuff, but back to the emotional releasing. This is a great time to literally get that shit out of you. Cry if you need to. Purge that shit out. Purge out that old energy. When the past comes up, say thank you for the lessons, thank you that I don't feel like that anymore, and release it once and for all. Get plenty of rest, extra hydration. Our bodies need extra water when we're going through these essential symptoms. And meditation. Meditation is the best medicine that you can use when you're going through these heavy energies. So just look after yourself. Plenty of self-care when you're feeling like this. And this is the thing. We don't treat emotional release or emotional pain like we would a normal wound. If you have a wound on your leg and you don't treat it, it's going to get infected. It's going to get more painful. It needs attention. It needs care. So treat your internal wounds the same as you would an external wound. Treat yourself with that care. Treat yourself with that love that you need. Get that extra rest. Your bodies are doing work in the astral realm as well. So even when you think you're sleeping extra at night, you're not really getting that extra sleep. You're doing that work on the astral plane as well. So if you need to take a nap during the day, you need to get extra rest, just look after yourself. Look after yourself through it. Know that it's temporary, and in the next couple of weeks, when we come out of these energies, we will literally be welcoming in magic. We will be welcoming in abundance, and we will be welcoming in these powerful new beginnings. You are transforming into your butterfly mode. No more cocooning, no more hermiting. Use this time to face the past and let it go once and for all. Release those energies that no longer serve you, and release anything in your current reality that doesn't serve you. This is a final release. Get rid of that old stagnant energy. Get rid of that pain. Get rid of that slow energy. And move into this abundant, fast-moving, exciting, and just beautiful, magical energy, because it's right around the corner. Know that these symptoms are temporary, and they're all a part of the process. So yeah, open your heart, heal your shit, so that you can welcome in this magical, abundant new beginning that's right around the corner, because it's right there. So Remember, this is a time of transition. We're letting go of the old to welcome in the new. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I would love nothing more than to help you on your path.